This is who I believe is going to be guaranteed to make it in WWE 2K24 on the roster. I would be very surprised if these 5 people that I mention don't make it. I'm almost 100% certain. In fact, I'm going to say 99.9% we're going to get all 5 of these guys in WWE 2K24. And the last person on my list, it might be up in the air, but I think we're all hoping for this last person. So the first person I think is going to make it is Bronson Reed. That man has been on the main roster for quite some time now. I believe soon after WWE 2K23 came out, actually. So I think that Bronson Reed is 100% going to make the game. He's been in a lot of intercontinental title feuds, and he's been in a lot of matches. I am almost certain we're getting Bronson Reed. I would have no idea why he wouldn't make the game. We're going to get Bronson Reed for WWE 2K24. And then the next person on my list is Carlito, which is actually kind of a shocker that he didn't make last year's game as a DLC. I believe we'll either get Carlito in the base game or we will get him as a DLC character. I think that Carlito is going to make the game probably base game if I were to take a guess. I'm pretty sure Carlito would make it. I'm pretty sure because he had the big moments, and then they did the little injury angle with Carlito, but I don't think that's going to affect his stay in WWE 2K24. I believe he will still make the game. And if you guys haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We post videos 3 times a week as of right now. And when WWE 2K24 news comes out, you better believe I will be right on top of that. And then the next person I think is going to make the game, which could be an iffy one, but I'm going to say Dragon Lee. Now, Dragon Lee has been on the main roster recently, but I think what would actually make the game is his NXT persona or something like that. I feel like if Dragon Lee were to drop into the base game, it's gonna show that he's in NXT and the universe mode stuff instead of the main roster. I think that is how far behind it's going to be. I think it's just gonna be NXT, but I think he will make the game regardless. He has been pushed pretty well. I think they really like Dragon Lee. I would be surprised if he didn't make this year's game. If anything, he'll make DLC, but I'm pretty sure that he's going to make the base game. And as for the next person on my list, I actually have Tegan Nox. I think Tegan Nox will make it. I'm going to say 90% sure Tegan Nox will make it. I think that, she's been on the main roster. She got a couple of really interesting stuff in her return with the whole thing with Natalya and her winning a couple matches. I think that kind of solidified herself in the game. I think that Tegan Nox is going to make the game. Some of you might disagree. I'm going to say that she is. I really hope my entire list is 100% right, because the last person I'm about to mention might not make it, but we're just hoping that this person will. And that person is CM Punk. CM Punk might have showed up just a little too late. However, I feel like 2K is going to make it a little exception here. I think that they're going to be like, okay, well, you know something? CM Punk is huge. He's going to sell our game. Let's just create the model. I don't think that CM Punk is going to make any of the My Rise stuff. I don't think he's going to be involved in that. I don't think he'll be involved in any showcase or My Rise or anything. Any built-in story mode in the game, I don't think he's going to make it. But I think that CM Punk is going to make it just in time for his model to be made and his moveset and all that, and for all that to be made in the game. Now, whether he's in base game or a DLC or a pre-order bonus, because he's one of those pre-order bonuses that might be possible. I think that's the most likely scenario, is that we'll get him in the pre-order bonus. But a lot of people are saying it's Pat McAfee. I think that CM Punk might be a pre-order bonus game, although I would like to see him in the base game, and I think the best decision to be made is to actually put him in the base game. Now, who knows if Punk even makes it? I don't know, but thank you all for watching. Do you guys agree with my list? Do you guys have any other people on the list that you guys think are going to make the game? Let me know in the comments. I will see you guys in the next video.